Good morning, my viewers out there. You're welcome this morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. I want to thank you for watching my previous videos. And please, before I proceed, I would plead with you to please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on my Facebook page. Like, comment, and do share. Simply turn on the notification button, and God will bless you. Please, I would like to be speaking on a particular topic, perhaps a topic that you already know, about the issue of Biafra. You will agree with me that the word Biafra is no longer a new word. It is a word or a name, rather, that rings bell in the ears of every individual all across the globe. When you turn on the pages of the newspapers, you begin to read some certain things that may tend to suggest that coward men Nigeria must be warned. Yes, there are people who are ready to kill, maim, and destroy just to keep Nigeria warm. And I find that very disturbing. So this morning, I will be speaking on what I titled 7 reasons why I think Biafra should not be part of Nigeria. 7 reasons I think Biafra should not, for any reason, be part of Nigeria. Oh yes. So I would like you to pay undivided attention, because I wouldn't like you to miss any of it. And the number 1 reason is this: Biafra should not be part of Nigeria because Biafra is not needed in Nigeria. Or rather put, Nigeria does not need Biafra. By that I mean, Nigerian government has overtly and covertly proven to the world that the people of the old eastern part of the so-called Nigeria are not part of them. Hence, the marginalization. Sometimes I hear people focus more on that word, marginalization. We say we have been marginalized and other. But the thing goes way beyond, being marginalized. The people of Biafra have not only been marginalized, but they have also been subjugated into all manner of things. So we have suffered marginalization, subjugation, deprivation, degradation, denigration, defamation, decentralization, dehumanization. Yes, we have been defamed. We have been treated like an outcast in a place that we should call our own. So since we are not needed, I think the best thing to do is to allow the people go. Allow us go. I could liken what the Biafrans today are going through to what happened in the days of Israel and Egypt, Pharaoh vowed that he would never allow these people go. But with God's intervention, he was forced to let them go. So I think Biafra should not be part of Nigeria because Biafra is not needed. And when you don't need someone, you simply allow the person go. Now somebody once said that to serve Nigeria is not by force. So as we are not needed, the best thing to do is to allow us to go. Having said that, the number two reason Biafra should not be part of Nigeria is because Nigeria is a death trap. Oh yes, Nigeria is a death trap. A lot of our young men have fled Nigeria in a search for a greener pasture. They have chosen to die prisoners in a foreign land than to remain in this British contraption called Nigeria. I would like to tell you a story. I was listening to the radio some time ago. So a man was being interviewed who was, a victim of kidnappers. He was a lawyer based in the USA. So according to him, he has been in the United States of America for a very long time. So at the time, he decided to come back home, decided to travel down to Nigeria. He said somebody, a white man, an American, said something that startled him. The man was like, "Did you say you want to travel to Nigeria?" He said, "Yes, I'm from there." So the white man looked him in the eyes and was like, "So you don't love your life?" "So what do you mean?" So you want to travel down to Nigeria with all the happenings there? The man was like, "How? I am in a foreign land and I want to go home. And you are saying that I'm going to throw away my life." But the unpardonable aspect of it, or the funny aspect of it, rather, was that when he returned home, he was kidnapped. He was kidnapped in his own land. A man has been in a foreign land for over a decade, only to come home to be kidnapped, and the ransom was being demanded. What a country. So I see Nigeria as a death trap. Nigeria kills vision. Nigeria kills ideas. Nigeria kills great people. Nigeria has no hope. So if you want to die young, you come down to Nigeria. If you want to perish, you go to Nigeria. Nigeria is a grave. As we all know, when major roads are in deplorable situation, Nigerian government does nothing about it until people begin to die. Oh yes, that's the only time the attention will be drawn to such, places. Until people begin to die, they don't do nothing. So we cannot all afford to perish simply because we want to be one Nigeria. Number 3 reason why I think Biafra should be let go, shouldn't be part of Nigeria, is because this marriage between the Biafrans, the South and the North is a forced marriage. I don't know how you look at it, but as for me, before you see two people wedding, they must have agreed. The scripture says in Amos 3:3, can two work together except they agree, except there is an agreement? They must reach a conclusion. There must be love that binds them together. But in the case of Nigeria and Biafra, some strange pastor, minister, clergyman came up and forced them into marriage. And hence we cannot agree. Frederick Lord Lugard with his girlfriend Flora Shaw in 1914 formed what they call amalgamation. I wonder whom they consulted before forming that thing. And the man who united those people made a statement, only that Nigeria don't reason. They rather reason through their anus than make use of their brain. A man who created and called Nigeria said the southerners and the northerners are like oil and water that can never mix. And his words have proven true. Till this moment, we have never agreed. So you can force me to marry you. If you force me to marry you, well, for whatever reason, you may overpower me, I may live with you. But what happens is that I'm gonna either kill you or you kill me in that marriage, because we're not gonna live in peace. There is no love lost between us, no emotional attachment, no tolerance, no understanding. So this is a forced marriage, and divorce is the only way to go. So Biafra should not be part of Nigeria because it is a forced marriage. The number four reason Biafra should be allowed to be on their own is because the difference between the north and the south is of a gargantuan proportions. It's quite astronomical. The gap between the north and the south is just like the gap between heaven and earth. We are different in every area, in every ramification. There is a difference in belief. We differ in both color, creed, and culture. Take note of these three things I mentioned. We differ both in color, creed, and culture. Anywhere a southerner, an easterner is found, and an Hausa Fulani is found among them, you wouldn't need a seer to tell you that that man there is a northerner, is an Hausa Fulani, or that woman there is an Hausa Fulani person. You don't need a prophet to tell you that. It's as simple as that. So our color is different. Now talking about creed, we're talking about belief system. What we believe is different from what they believe in. They serve a different thing. The type of food they eat is different. Their mode of dressing is different from ours. We don't speak the same language. We don't reason the same way. How can you bring oil, water, and kerosene, mix them together and begin to turn it? No, you're gonna have strange substance. Now our cultural belief is different. We don't dance the same music, kind of music. The tune of their music or song is different from ours. So how can such people cohabit? How can such people coexist? It baffles me. It's beyond my comprehension. So I don't think we're gonna live together because we don't, there's no look alike. So please spare me that one Nigeria. That takes us to number 5. The number 50 reason Biafra should not be part of Nigeria is because there is no more hope for Nigeria. Oh yes, there is no more hope. Nigeria has no hope. Nigeria is being governed on a tripod of corruption. Nigeria is being governed on credit. In case you don't know, go and find out how much Nigeria owed China a loan. The external loan. Who is going to pay all the money? All they do is to borrow money and share. That's the only thing they expect. When they gather in Abuja, wear suit and abada, they gather their dose of snoring and sleeping, making useless policies from their arms, reasoning like animals. So Nigeria has no hope. Tell me your hope in a country that couldn't provide jobs when things were, a little or seems better. Now things have gone out of control. Things have spiraled out of control. Nigeria is now in an intractable imbroglio. No more hope. No more hope for the youths. So I ask again, a country that that doesn't have any plan for the growing population before now. Where does the hope lie as an average Nigerian? I once asked someone, a young lady, I said, as a Nigerian, can you boast of one thing you benefit from your country? Just like an average American would say, I am proud to be an American. What are you proud of in Nigeria? In 2015, they disgraced an educated man out of office, and they installed a dried up husk of a man who was ready for the grave, with one foot already inside the grave and the other on a banana peel. And it wasn't long when the remaining leg slipped and slided into the grave, and they covered him, and the cabals in Abuja covered it up and lied to the gullible Nigerians who stomached everything that we are told, hook, line, and sinker, without asking questions. With all the professors, PhD holders, master's degree holders, all the graduates, all the men of thought, traditional rulers, religious leaders, all of them kept calm, like all is well, like they had been hypnotized. Nobody want to speak out. Nobody want to stand up and say this thing. Why should it be so? A president died, was buried, they sealed it up. And of course, what do you expect to get from a country that is being governed or presided over by a ghost? Tell me your hope in such a country. It is very sad indeed. Very sad indeed. Number 6 reason why Biafra should be marked out of Nigeria. Here's the number 6 reason Biafra should not be part of Nigeria. Is because the basis for unity does not exist in Nigeria. Oh yes. the basis for unity does not exist in Nigeria, says Yakubu Gowon. You know, when Gowon took over power in 1966, in his very first broadcast, Gowon said something very intriguing, very interesting, something worthy of reflection. That was 29th of July 1966. When he took over his very first broadcast, he said that the basis for unity does not exist in Nigeria. As at then, a conference was held in a place known then as Gold Coast, the present-day Ghana, presided over by Dr. Ankara. An agreement was reached, which was later called Aburi Accord. When Gowon made that statement, he may have forgotten, but there are those who still remember. As at then, Chief Peter Dochie was broadcasting for Biafra in what was known then as Voice of Biafra. Ojukwu made a statement in that conference. He said, okay, instead of all of us to continue to coexist within a politically suffocating atmosphere, why don't we pull slightly apart so that we can breathe more conveniently? Or yes, instead of all of us to continue to coexist in a politically suffocating atmosphere, I suggest we should pull slightly apart to enable us breathe more conveniently. Emphasis is mine. By that, Ojukwu was advocating confederation through federalism. Everyone was excited. People were like, at the end, we're gonna have, heave a sigh of relief. But not too long. It wasn't too long when Britain gave the suggestion, which Ojukwu made, a very dangerous interpretation, by telling Gowon and Nigeria, they told Gowon that he has been bamboozled by Ojukwu with his Oxford University knowledge. So what happened? Gowon reneged. He went back, and that very agreement reached in Ghana. And the Aburi Accord was abrogated. The killings continued. So the question is, if the basis for unity does not exist in Nigeria, how come you sit there in Abuja, in Asarok, where you do nothing but loot and share money? How come you sit there to talk about the unity of Nigeria, which your SY leaders says does not exist? I consider the statement made by Gowon as, a very prophetic statement, because considering the happenings in Nigeria, you will indeed agree with him that the basis for unity does not exist in Nigeria. So he was right after all. So I can practically, emphatically, categorically, and unequivocally state that indeed there is no reason whatsoever Nigeria should continue to resist, or rather coexist with the Southerners, with the Biafrans, because he made that statement publicly. It was televised. History is there to speak for itself. Don't take my word for it. You can go and research more on that. So please, I don't really think that Nigeria has any reason to coexist with the people of Biafra. So those of you saying the territorial integrity of Nigeria must be protected and maintained at all costs, I must say that you are raving mad. Yes, it must be certifiably insane to even suggest that. Awolowo even said that Nigeria is not a nation but a mere geographical location, and I quite agree with him on that. So we should not be part of Nigeria for any reason. Nigeria is a mistake. It's a death trap. Nigeria has no hope. Nigeria is finished already. It's a forced marriage. The Oduduwa should be allowed to be. The Southerners should be allowed to be. And the people of Biafra should be allowed to be. Marriage is never by force. And in conclusion, I'm going to say this in Igbo language. The number 7th reason Biafra should not be part of Nigeria is because Obia region wala, if you understand what that means. Obia region wala, a visitor must go someday. The song says, Obia region wala, Obia region wala, Obia region wala, Nigeria buge bobi. Obia region wala, Obia region wala, Obia region wala, Nigeria buge bobi. We can. We have seen, we have conquered, and we are going home. I've said it before that the only thing that can stop Biafra's existence, the emergence of Biafra, is if there will be nothing like day and night. But as long as there is day and there is night, no force on earth can stop Biafra's restoration. Nothing can stop Biafra's restoration, because Biafra is a divine project orchestrated by God Almighty Himself. And when God says yes, no power can say no. Psalm 62:11 says, God has spoken words, towards our holidays that power belongs to God. And Lamentation chapter 3 verse 37 says, who is he that speaks and it come to pass when the Lord has not given the final verdict? Who is he that speaks and it comes to pass when the Lord has not given the final verdict? God has the final say, and I can hear God say, Biafra has come to stay. So my advice to the people of Nigeria, I am not saying Nigeria should not be. Let them be. And let them leave Biafra alone. We could be neighbors. Here, we can be neighbors. But saying that Nigeria must be war is a lie from the pit of hell. Thank you for watching. And before I go off the camera, I plead with you to please watch and share this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, and follow us on our official Facebook page, Professor Promise Ekichuku. Till I come your way again, thank you and God bless you.